Welcome back to Mental Models Daily, where we explore one mental model each day to help you elevate your daily decision-making. Today, we're diving into a fascinating concept from auction theory and behavioral economics, the winner's curse. The winner's curse describes a paradoxical situation where the winner of an auction often pays more than the true value of the item. This occurs because bidders have incomplete information about the item's actual worth, and those who overestimate its value are more likely to submit the winning bid. It's like winning a battle, only to discover you've exhausted your resources in the process. The victory itself becomes a burden rather than a triumph. The winner's curse was first identified in the 1950s in the context of oil field auctions. When companies bid for drilling rights, they each made their best estimate of how much oil a field contained. Studies showed that winning bidders consistently overpaid, often discovering later that fields contained less oil than expected. In one famous case, the Desert Peak field in Wyoming sold for $53 million in 1969, but only produced $30 million in revenue. The winner celebrated their auction victory only to face significant financial losses. It's like throwing a party to celebrate buying a house, only to discover the foundation is crumbling. In today's business landscape, we can see the winner's curse play out in corporate acquisitions. Consider Qualtrics, the experience management platform. In 2018, SAP announced they would acquire Qualtrics for $8 billion, days before Qualtrics was set to go public at a much lower valuation. While Qualtrics was profitable, many analysts questioned the price tag, which represented a massive 20x multiple on Qualtrics' annual revenue. In a surprising turn, just 2 years later, SAP spun off Qualtrics in an IPO, effectively acknowledging they had overpaid. The acquisition that seemed like a strategic victory became a financial burden. Even successful companies like SAP can fall victim to the winner's curse when competitive bidding drives prices beyond rational valuation. So how can we apply our understanding of the winner's curse in our daily lives? Firstly, we can recognize situations prone to the winner's curse. Any competitive bidding scenario with uncertain value, whether you're bidding on a house, negotiating a salary, or investing in a startup, creates conditions for this phenomenon. Being aware that the highest bidder often overpays can help temper our enthusiasm in these situations. It's like having a wise advisor whispering caution in your ear during moments of auction excitement. Secondly, we can implement a regression to the mean adjustment in our decision-making. If your valuation is significantly higher than the average assessment, consider why. Are you seeing something others missed, or are you overestimating value? In practice, this might mean setting a firm maximum bid before entering an auction and sticking to it regardless of competitive pressure. It's like setting a budget before entering a store known for triggering impulse purchases. Lastly, we can focus on our own valuation process rather than outbidding others. The goal isn't to win at all costs, but to acquire something at or below its value to you. This might mean walking away from deals where bidding exceeds your assessment, even if it means losing the auction. In daily life, this could apply to job opportunities, real estate, or even relationships, focusing on value alignment rather than winning the competition. It's like choosing to fish in a different pond rather than overpaying for bait. In conclusion, the winner's curse reminds us that winning isn't always winning. By understanding this counterintuitive concept, we can approach competitive bidding situations with greater wisdom, recognizing that sometimes the best move is to let someone else win, while we preserve our resources for truly valuable opportunities. In a world that often celebrates victory at any cost, the winner's curse teaches us to value prudence over triumph. Thank you for joining me today on Mental Models Daily. Until next time, may your valuations be accurate, your bidding be strategic, and your victories be truly valuable rather than cursed. For more mental models, please visit mentalmodelsdaily.com or find us on X or Instagram. Our podcast music was provided by the podcasthost.com and Alitu, the podcast maker. Find your own free podcast music over at thepodcasthost.com/free music.